Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Mayor Smith Joseph's Junior Council meeting. The time and date is January 10th, 2019. It is 5:46 p.m. At this moment, we will be doing the roll call.
Junior Mayor Allen,
Here.
Junior Vice Mayor Surfy,
Here.
Junior Member Pedrosa,
Here.
Junior Member Kessler, Junior Junior Member Eliassen,
Here.
Junior Manager Jefferson Noel,
Here.
Junior Clerk Samantha Plessy. Here.
At this
Mayor,
time,
we have a quorum.
thank you. At this time, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be done by the Police Athletic League. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please bow your heads. Heavenly Father, we come to you today with bowed heads and humble hearts. God, we ask you to cover us in our comings and in our goings. We ask that you grant the junior council recall so that they are able to uh, deliver whatever messages that they have to share with the community in a clear and cohesive manner. We're asking that you cover those that wish to have been here but could not be here for their own mitigating circumstances. We're asking that you also cover the mayor and council as well as the city employees and those that make up this city. We thank you, we love you, and we appreciate you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Alrighty. Thank you. We will continue with the agenda. There are no special presentations, and there are also no junior council events. Junior Manager Noel, are there any changes or additions to the agenda?
Yes, there is.
What are those changes?
Junior council member yes, there is a change. Junior council member Ellison would like to table tab A to the next meeting.
Already considered that changed. Thank you. Are there any more changes or additions to the agenda?
No.
Well, consider the agenda set. We are going to move on to agenda item tab A.
Tab B.
Tab B, sorry.
Okay. Proposed resolution of Mayor Smith Joseph's Junior Council of the City of North Miami, Florida, requesting the City of North Miami Mayor and Council to implement a student mentorship program, RTC, Road to College, that targets juniors and seniors to gain understanding and assistance about transitioning to college by offering scholarships, college readiness, financial literacy to college readiness, and mentorships to take all necessary action that would benefit those students and providing for an effective date and for all other purposes.
Thank you. Tab B focuses on students who are sophomores through seniors in high school with their pipeline to college. 10th grade cohorts will receive standardized test assistance, 11th grade cohorts will receive college readiness, and 12th grade cohorts will receive financial literacy. The forum is now open for discussion. Please come up if you have any questions or concerns in regard to this tab. Thank you. Hear none, see none. This discussion is now closed. I will bring it back to my council for discussion.
I think that the Road to College is a good idea to help implement these sophomores, juniors, and seniors to actually understand how to get through, how to get ready for college readiness, mentorships, all necessary action that could actually help them out in any point in time. And this could actually help a better understanding so they know what to do, no stress can be implemented. So when that sophomore that is in the road to college becomes a senior, it'll be better. Thank you.
Thank you.
I agree as well. So this school year at my school, we decided to start talking to each junior, like each class ranging from 9th graders all the way down to the 12th graders. And we had our SGA officers speaking to each grade level by giving them advice on everything like we wish we would have known when we were in the grade. And I feel like this program, RTC, will offer the same exact advice, but provide additional resources to help further them in their collegiate journey. Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel as though this is a very pleasant idea, and not only that, it should have been enacted, sooner. I don't know why nobody thought of this earlier. And especially me as a senior right now, I would have greatly appreciated this help as a sophomore and so on, since although my school does offer some after-school tutoring, such as for the SAT exam and other subjects such as how to write a resume, there wasn't an actual cohesive program to, form all these together for a better road to college, as the name implies, and other qualities as that. So I feel like this is something these schools greatly are in desperate need of.
Thank you. Alrighty. I motion to move to vote. Madam Clerk.
A motion was passed by Mayor Jordan Allen to approve tab A. Was seconded by?
I second.
Was seconded by Junior Council Member Eliason. All in favor?
Aye.
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 All opposing?
Aye.
All opposing? Motion passed 5-0.
Thank you. We will now move to agenda item tab C.
Thank you. Tab C. A proposed resolution of Mayor Smith Joseph's Junior Council of the City of North Miami, Florida, requesting the City of North Miami Mayor and Council to enact a drug and vaping awareness sessions hosted by the city every month for 2 hours. This can be held in a room in City Hall where a volunteer speaker can come in and warn students and adults about the effect of drugs and vaping. This was sponsored by Junior Council Member Luna Pedrosa.
With this resolution passed, this can benefit and impact people in our city, therefore making this community safer to live in. Just by being informed, adults, teenagers, and children can avoid the dangers of drugs. And according to National Survey on Drug Use and Health, 21.5 million American adults aged 12 and older battled a substance use disorder in 2014. This idea is meant for more people to get informed on avoid using these drugs. I would like to work with Sergeant Kessler if this resolution gets passed because he is known for his dedication and contribution to his community and knows that this will do a lot for North Miami. This initiative can warn students and teenagers first before they can start. There was an increase in vape and e-cigarette use within recent years, according to truthinitiative.org, which is a nonprofit public health organization, in which they said that between 2017 and 2011, there was an increase by 10.2% in high school students and 1.8% in middle school students using e-cigarettes. If we do not act now, this percentage might increase, so I highly recommend for the safety of this community to vote on this passing resolution.
Thank you. I definitely agree. Students should be educated on the downfall of vaping and all that comes with it and the long-term effects. It's normally as students and as millennials, we only see, we're not going to think we're going to get older. We're always going to think we're going to stay young, we're going to stay youthful, but there is always going to be a consequence to any action. So I definitely agree with you with bringing this to the floor. Thank you.
Councilmember Luna, if I may, I would like to make a motion to amend tab C. Instead of every 30 days, I would like to do it every 60 days.
Motion carried.
Yeah, I second that motion.
Yeah.
Do the roll call. 10 minutes.
Wait, I open the floor is now open for discussion.
No, we have to amend it. It's not amended.
Oh, we're going to amend it first.
Motion passed to amend instead of 30 days to 60 days by Junior Vice Mayor Surfy and was approved by Petrosa Junior Council member.
How do we vote?
How do we vote?
How do you vote? All in favor?
Aye.
All
Nay.
opposing?
Nay.
Motion passed 4-1.
Thank you. The floor is now open for discussion on tab C. If you have any questions or concerns or comments on this tab, the time to speak is now. Thank you. I know that it can be intimidating to get up, especially being on live television, but these directly affect your North Miami residents. You want your students, you want your kids to make sure that they are educated on everything they do with their body. And I feel that this is the time to speak, and I definitely encourage you guys. We're not going to bite. We're really nice people. We just want to hear you guys' comments or concerns. And thank you guys for coming out on this lovely, lovely Thursday. Thank you. Hear none, see none. This tab is now closed. I will move back to my council so that we can vote. Madam Clerk?
All in favor?
Aye.
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 All opposing?
Nay.
A motion was passed 4-1.
Thank you. We will now move on to agenda item tab D.
Tab D. Proposed resolution of Mayor Smith Joseph's Junior Council of the City of North Miami, Florida, requesting the City of North Miami Mayor and Council to create an educational scholarship fund for those members of Mayor Smith Joseph's Junior Council. Students who are elected to represent their respective high school on the Junior Council would receive a $250 scholarship, and the Junior Mayor and Junior Vice Mayor elect would receive a $275. This is sponsored by Junior Mayor Jordan M. Allen.
Thank you. This education-based scholarship will help students with to assist with the steady cost of college debt. I'm in college, and I'm currently $64,000 in debt, and I'm a senior, and this is crazy. And I feel that if you are awarded this opportunity to be elected by your peers to sit on this council, that we want to help you. We want to help your children take the ease, even though it's not a lot of money, take the ease off of going to college. And according to Forbes, the student debt is $1.5 trillion in the United States. This also includes students who do not graduate. If I can somehow, in my small way, help that debt go down, I definitely will. The Citizens Forum is now open. I definitely encourage those who are in high school to definitely come up, ask questions, because you're going to be just like me. You're going to be just like me in debt. And this opportunity, sitting with these fine, young, intelligent high schoolers, I will tell you that this is great. The opportunities are endless. And one thing I learned in high school is to always get involved. Use your voice, because a closed mouth, it doesn't get fed. So if you guys have any questions, any concerns, even if it's parents, and you want to get your child on the committee, or even want to know why we would receive scholarships or why we need scholarships, this would be the time to come up and ask. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Hear none, see none. I'm going to close the discussion, and I'm going to vote amongst my council. Thank you. Oh, discussion.
Back to the dais.
Okay, so I definitely agree with everything Madam Mayor said. I'm not in debt yet because I haven't started college, so yeah, I can't talk from that experience. But I definitely do agree that it will take like the ease off of you, because I'm currently a dual enrollment student, and looking at my class schedule and seeing like how much my school pays just for me to take dual enrollment classes, I'm like, if I was the one paying, I'm definitely not going to pay $2,000 for a class. Personally, I'd rather it be free, so, yeah.
Thank you.
I believe that going on this council is just a experience as it is, even though I'm just a sophomore and I'm not getting close to going to college yet. I feel like $250 would be not it's too small and it wouldn't really benefit that much. I feel like just being on this council is just an honor and you don't really need to be awarded any money. It's an opportunity that's been arised. You don't have to get money out of it because some people might do it for the money instead of the opportunity.
May I comment? So the money will go through a trust fund, and for the student to receive the money, they would have to present a transcript from the school if they are already enrolled in the school, as well as an acceptance letter and their current class schedule with their name, date, and school on it. So the student, it will go directly to the school. The student would never see the money. And for those who are not in college, and I'm pretty sure you can speak on this as well, there's an entry fee to get even to the orientation. My entry fee at Johns Hopkins University is $300. So it's not even to like look at the bigger picture of it's only $250. Being a college student, every dollar, every dime, every penny, it counts. That's $250 that could go towards someone's books. You know, when you have to sit, like we're both in college, we have to sit every semester, every trimester, and pay $85 for a book. Just think about, you know, that $85 can go towards somewhere else. Or you're going to pay $150 for a book or $250 for an access code. You don't even get the book. So although the money is small, it's going to go towards something great. And to ensure that the student does not take advantage of the money, they would have to present the proper documentation to receive the money. Thank you.
I do agree with Junior Mayor. I just found out the other day that I'll probably be paying $250 a month just for dorm fees. Also, I'd also agree with Council Member Luna that this opportunity is worthwhile. So for me, I'm not looking at the scholarship or whatever it comes with. I'm just looking at being in this place at this moment, speaking to the youth and the teens in my area and encouraging them to come out and make a difference with me and the rest of my council members.
Thank you.
Adding on to what he said, I just want to enlighten you on that. If you try hard enough and if you really put your mind to it, you could be on the next year, or even if you're young enough, the year after that, version for our youth council, and you could be sitting on here as well, you know, pushing your community forward. And with that, I just want to say, yeah, that as a senior, I will be going to college next year, and let me just say, I'm not all excited about the whole debt thing, so let me just. I'm just letting you know, but I want to tell you that like this could be a great opportunity, and if you really do care about your community and you want to make it shine, it's it is a great deal.
I just want to remind, I don't want the scholarship to outshine what we're doing. What we're doing is great. We are the first junior council.
Yeah.
So that in itself is great. I don't want the money to, you know, be a kind of a wall in front of that. And as being in college, like as I've previously stated before, if I can help someone who is under my position, I definitely would. And although you guys are looking at this as being a great opportunity, and it's an amazing opportunity, I want to make sure that every kid in North Miami goes to college, whether it's technical college, whether it's community college, whether it's university. I want to make sure that every student goes to college, that they get the college experience. Higher education is extremely important. And if I can give someone who's blessed enough to be on this amazing council, I will. And I think that this scholarship, although it's small, is going to benefit in the long run. Thank you. The discussion for the floor is now open. Oh. Comment?
One thing I'd like to add, so this scholarship would, if approved by the council, will benefit all of you. I would suggest that you all would also come up with a plan to create ways to help your constituents apply for scholarships at their schools as well. So I think that would also benefit them. That would be a good piece as well, moving forward.
I think that goes along with the RTC plan, the Road to College, right?
Yes.
Applying to scholarships and different things of that
That would be
nature.
a good pillar.
Yeah,
to
definitely.
that.
So.
A great bridge between the two. Any more comments? No. The floor is now open for the public to discuss tab D.
Further more discussion.
Please state your name and address and the university that you attend.
Hello, my name is Andriana Frank. I'm from 12810 Northeast 11th Court, and I attend Johnson Wales University. So for this forum, first I would like to say that I appreciate what you guys doing for yourself as providing this because it will help. I was blessed with scholarships and grants to help me out, but there is still loans that come with this. So I suggest you guys to appreciate it as much as possible. And also I'd like to know, will this be for implemented for the future youth council or just right now?
It would be implemented for the future youth council as well. Everything that I put in, I don't just want to benefit myself and the people that are currently on there. It's to benefit those that come after me, because we might all not get elected next year, including me. So I want to make sure that the students next year who want to go, they have an initiative. They're like, you know what? Not only am I going to be able to be a part of this great opportunity, I'm also going to get help with college. And I think that is super important. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, students that are not going to college, I do urge you to become something successful of yourself. Not everybody that goes to college are successful, or that doesn't go to college are not successful. I just want to put a little light on that as well.
Thank you.
I totally agree with with what Matthew said, because even though you don't go, like, let's say that they're sitting on the council but they end up not going to college, just this opportunity like opens up, like we probably might get like recommendation letters from anyone like that's in the city of North Miami. Like, you'll be exposed to different opportunities. So even though you may not take the route of higher education, at least you'll have that opportunity to meet people in high places, and they can help you get somewhere based off of your record.
Thank you. If there are no more comments or questions or concerns from the public, I will close this floor and I will open it back up to my beautiful council so that we can vote and discuss further. Thank you. Hear none, see none. This discussion is now closed. Thank you. Anything else anybody would like to say before we vote?
Citizen forum.
Alrighty, I motion to move to a vote. Need someone to second my motion?
I'd like to second it.
Thank you.
Motion passed by Mayor Allen to approve tab D and was seconded by Junior Council Member Eliason. Junior Council Member Eliason, how do you vote?
Aye.
Junior Council Member Pojosa, how do you vote?
Aye.
Junior Mayor, how do you vote?
Aye.
Junior Vice Mayor Surfy, how do you vote?
Aye.
Junior Council Member Kessler, how do you vote?
Aye.
Motion passed 5-0.
Thank you. As of right now, we're going to move to our citizens forum. And for those who are new, the citizens forum is for residents who necessarily don't have to comment on what we've been talked about. But if you have something that you feel that you could change about your community, or that you would like for us to, that you would like to bring up to us about your community, the time would be now. As you can see, we're kind of moving things forward. So even if it's a small thing, like there's the stoplights out at like 9 o'clock on your street, or there's not a stop sign, or you want cars to stop speeding in your neighborhood, you want speeding signs implemented, the citizens forums for that. So if anyone has any questions, concerns, or comments, or even for us, how we got here, a little bit about us, the time would be now. And I would highly suggest those, don't be shy. We're not gonna bite. We're really nice people. We're great people. We kind of want to hear you. We do this for you guys. We do this for the community. We don't do this for ourselves. So if you guys would like to come up, ask us any questions, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Good afternoon, council members. Duham Al-Junaid from 700 Northeast 124th Street. Before I start, I want you guys to acknowledge we have the North Miami Pell kids here, and they are here to support you guys.
Thank you.
My comment is that the Pell is a great it's a great program for the kids. Do you guys have any plans on supporting the Pell program? And is there any project that you can come up with that will help the kids to join in?
We would definitely love to work with them. I think it's great what they're doing. I think any kid that steps out, like most children, not to bring negative, but they're not very comfortable with the police. And my family's from Chicago, so I definitely understand that. And I think bridging the relationship between law enforcement and youth, specifically Black youth, is very important. So I would love to do a collaboration and speak with you after just to discuss, ways that we can help and even have them sit up here. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Jump shot. All right. Y'all shot there.
Good evening, Junior Council members. First of all, it's my first time attending the meeting, and I'm blown away. I think it's awesome that you all are getting involved at this stage in your community, taking on issues that others may see but don't feel that they have a way to make an impact. So what you're doing, trust me, it goes a long way, and it gives you valuable experience on how to get involved and not just sitting back and watching others or seeing something that needs to be done and waiting for others to do it. As your junior mayor said, a closed mouth does not get fed. So make sure at all times, make sure your mouth is open, make sure your voice is heard, and trust me, from this point forward, it will go a long way. Now, to get off that soapbox, my name is Maceo Pickett, and I'm with a organization. First of all, I'm with Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, and I am the director of the Miami Kappa League, which is a mentoring program. As of today, we will now be working with the city of Miami as a partner, and I just wanted to make the council aware pretty much a little bit about our organization. Pretty much what we do is we mentor young men from the 8th through the 12th grade, and our whole purpose is to make sure that young men are college ready. As was previously stated, everyone may not go to college, and you can be successful by not going to college, but when that opportunity comes, it should be your choice not to go to college, but not be able to go because you're not ready. So our organization works with young men, and anything that affects them going to college, first and foremost, their education, making sure that they are prepared, offering tutoring, SAT prep, and a lot of the things that that you all were talking about with the RTC, phenomenal. In addition to that, we found out that a lot of times things that go on in the home affects their education. So we make sure that we offer services and mentorship to deal with issues growing up as young men in society today. In addition to that, we do a lot of social things. We found out that a lot of kids in our program have never left their neighborhood, so we make sure we expose them to things that they may not have other opportunities to do, such as going to the arts. Some of them have never been on the train, never been in downtown, never been to Miami Beach, never been out of the square block radius of their home other than to go to school. So we make sure that we give them opportunities to do social things. We take college tours and things of that nature. So again, I would like to let you know that we are the Miami Kappa League, and if at any point there's anything that myself or our organization can do to assist you in furthering your goals as a council. And also, we do have students that live within the city of North Miami and attend North Miami High School, and I can guarantee you that they will be here to bring forward issues to you as a council so that they can see how to get involved. So again, I thank you so much for your service right now, and I commend you for what it is that you're doing.
Thank you. If anyone has any more questions, concerns, or amazing comments, the time is now to come up and speak. Thank you. The Citizens Forum is now closed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, girl.
Hello, everyone. My name is Peggy Boulay, and I reside at 12400 Northeast. What avenue is this? 8th Avenue? Yeah. So I am the community education coordinator, and I just wanted to share that this lovely gentleman here who just spoke from the Kappa organization actually came from me speaking to him today at one of our workshops. I have several CBOs, which are community-based organizations that are embedded in our community and are supported by our mayor and council. And these organizations provide services to which you all brought up in all of your tabs. So connecting with organizations such as the CAPA organization, would benefit all of the initiatives that you're bringing forward. So I wanted to say thank you for coming. It was definite short notice. I happened to mention it to them and encourage them to be a part of what's going on here. And he was super excited. And I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to acknowledge a very important person up here that did these amazing nameplates for us. Our junior council member's father, Ariel Perdosa, whose company is Advanced Multi-Sign. So these signs are amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, where are you located? Yes, good shine.
Okay, my name is Ariel Pedrosa. I'm a resident of the city. I love you guys. The name of my company is Advanced Multi-Sign, and I wanted to take this opportunity to let you know that it is at your disposal. It's a good thing that the forum is open. May I say something else?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am your follower since the very, very beginning of anything, right?
Thank you.
So one thing that I want to encourage you is to go out there. I'm a businessman, but there are many people like me that would like to contribute and make you whole, make you important as you are. So go out there. Look for those people. I'm pretty sure here in the city you have organizations and meetings and events. Let them know that you guys exist. We need this full. And I want to be here in that time when it's full. Okay? So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Multi-sign, Advanced Multi-Sign in Hialeah. Thank you so much. If there are no more questions, concerns, or comments, or great marketing, might I add. Another person we would like to acknowledge is the mayor's amazing photographer, you. Your name and your business affiliation, please, if you step to the podium. I really appreciate it. It's on.
Hi everybody, my name is Jean Gary Budo. I'm a photographer and videographer. I'm living in County Line. So that's my pleasure to be here as your photographer.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else that would like to say something? Please step to the podium. Questions, concerns, or compliments?
What's the other officer's name?
Any students want to step forward and say anything about their schools or their communities or anything in general?
Malika, anyone?
Officer Natalie and the police department.
Wait. Which schools do we have in here currently are represented?
The amazing John Swells University.
We have
Alonzo and Tracy Morning.
We have the North Miami Senior High Pioneer Pride.
Alonzo and Tracy Morning, 10 years running.
We have the
No mask?
and we have the best school in Dade County, Turner Tech.
Not on this council.
Alrighty, I have some more shout outs that I would like to do. Another shout out to the amazing police department, Sergeant Kessler, Officer Rains, Officer Gent, and Officer Natalie. Thank you guys so much for your service. Thank you.
And the mayor.
And also our last person, which we would not be here without him, the amazing Mayor Smith Joseph. Thank you for giving us all this opportunity. We are a city on the move, as he says. Alrighty, so now the Citizens Forum is officially closed. we're going to go towards the junior mayor and council reports. If anyone did not know, I used to be a Girl Scout, and my mom used to be the cookie lady. So, Girl Scout update. Girl Scout cookie sales begin February 22nd through March 10th. They are currently doing applications, so if you would like your cookies to be mailed to your house and put into your mailbox, they are amazing. And they also have an app. Thank you.
Citizens of North Miami, I urge you to attend North Miami Senior High, which they'll be hosting the North Miami Town Hall meeting on the 22nd of this month. I will also be there, as I will reside as the president of North Miami Senior High. So I urge you to come and say what you have to say and listen to what's going on in your city.
All right. This is going to be voted on the next meeting, which will be sometime in February. But I just wanted to give a preliminary, informational speech about it now. So I want to start off with a question, folks. When was the last time you paid your local senior center a visit to visit your grandmother or another relative? I've been there recently, and I just want to say the situation is dire. Recently, my grandmother has been put in one of those, and I took a look around the place. Of course, the location is in Miami Gardens, but still, there are some in North Miami, and I went there, and the location was rather, how would I say, kind of like depressing. And so I came up with my own idea, my own initiative, a program that I wanted to start, and I called it Seniors for Seniors program. It was originally only for my school, but I decided to expand it, since I am on the city youth council, to every other school participating. Basically, the name Seniors for Seniors derives for the juniors and seniors, which will be the upperclassmen, which will be the only people for now be able to participate, since they are the home recognizes them as more mature, and they want them to be screened more around the older people. And the other seniors, of course, it's for the senior citizens. So we will be operating on weekends because that's when they're most available, and we may be able to get the most volunteering out of this. And I just want to suggest that this is for people going into hospitality or anyone that just wants to, give their relative a visit again and have fun while doing it, because they do have activities there, and whatever they do, we'll be a part of, and we can get to know a little bit of history about North Miami, since they've been here way longer than we have, and they have a lot to teach us. And I just wanted to say, one of the things these older residents may be suffering from is malnutrition, but one of the main things that's currently plaguing them now is loneliness, and it's up to us to change that.
Thank you.
Okay, so next week, Thursday, on January 17th, Turner Tech SGA program will be hosting a end of the semester dance, and it's $7 the day before, and it's $10 a day of. All high school students are open to come to our our dance. So that's another thing that I want to speak about. And moving on to more serious things, a topic that I really want to discuss and really put out there is the Close Up program. And some of you may be familiar with what Close Up is. So just to give you a little background, Close Up is a civic education program that's targeted to help empower and inspire students. And it's an opportunity for you to visit Washington, D.C. and learn all about the government. And that's a topic that really hits home because, I want to become the first Haitian American Attorney General. So this trip would play a huge role in helping me actually seeing the background of how our government is being exposed to different cities. I haven't really been outside of Florida, so that was really a great opportunity that I thought I should expose to other students. So yeah.
Thank you.
I have nothing to report.
Thank you.
Just to touch base on what Elijah said, I definitely appreciate your initiative. And when that time comes in February, you will definitely have my vote. And also, I will make sure that that is on my agenda for SGA of North Miami Senior High, and to encourage students to sign up and come with us and join us on that initiative, Seniors with Seniors.
Thank you. I would also like to acknowledge someone else. This person has helped us and has shaped us and has put her faith in us. And I know we have long nights together and you have kids. So I would love to acknowledge Alberta. She has literally gotten us here, so thank you so much. And the council clerk, do you have any reports?
No reports at this time. Thank you.
Council manager, do you have any reports?
Yes. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jefferson Noel. I serve as the president of the student government at Florida International University at the beautiful Biscayne Bay campus. The beautiful.
Yes.
So, couple things to report since I heard people mention what's happening at their school. We have an accessibility walk happening on January 22nd, where we're going to walk around the campus with disabled students to see how we can make the campus more accessible for them. We have self-defense classes where we're going to be teaching our women how to defend themselves against attackers, and then also we're going to be giving them safety alarms as well. We have pancakes with the presidents, pancakes with the presidents.
Oh, yeah.
And then also we have something called Bayfest happening on April 6th, where we invite people from the community to come together. We usually bring in someone who's very famous to come in and perform. It's a huge music festival, etc. So that's that with that. My report for the council. So in our previous meeting, I mentioned how the city of Miami Gardens have a junior council, and I spoke at their council meeting over the summer. And so I wanted to see if this North Miami Junior Council was interested in reaching out to the Miami Gardens Junior Council to potentially engage, collaborate, and see how we could get to know one another, and also benchmark to see what each other is doing. So I reached out to a gentleman named Kevin Brown, and he said, "Sir, sounds like a good idea. I've CC'd our junior council mayor, and I'll discuss this opportunity further with them tomorrow." Tomorrow is today. So I presume that they are speaking about it right now, and I'll be getting their response. So potentially in the month of February, we can go to Miami Gardens to engage with them. With that, I yield to the junior mayor.
I definitely agree. Thank you.
I just wanted to add. Before we're done, I just wanted to thank my fellow president for backing me in my program. As you don't know, but I'm going to tell you, I run a school which is already small, less than 400 students, and imagine an even smaller population that's actually interested in it and actually came up to me. Right now I got like 3, so I'm just really thankful that we were getting like more support for this, and this is a good step in the right direction.
So I'm guessing that's Noel?
Yeah. Thank you. Before we adjourn this meeting, I would like to give a few encouraging words. On behalf of Mayor Smith-Joseph and the Junior Council, we say thank you for your involvement in today's meetings. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon in which you can change the world. I motion to adjourn this meeting.
I second that motion.
Thank you. Meeting adjourned.
I third it.